scary. Is he going to lose that Walker? Yeah, he does. It wasn't necessary, but then we can't blame him. He just did a pretty tremendous performance here under big pressure. Took down the pressure from his expansion. Mining not quite fully yet. 4 peons here and 4 peons here, but it's certainly more than what TH is mining with, who's back at 50 food, but despite saving money, wasn't really able to go over 50 food with any kind of big army. What TH has to rely on now is kill peons, kill peons, kill peons, because he's down with he's got less gold, so he can't win a waiting game at this point, and he can't win a direct confrontation. So this is really the only thing left he could do. He's got to watch out here as Lyn's army comes in. This could very well be the last moment in the game. We're not going to see any hexes here by the Shadowhunter, but those raiders aren't going to let him staff of teleport out either. Paladin is coming in, so I don't think Mountain King is going to die, but there doesn't seem to be enough units for TH to win this fight in any conclusive way. Paladin is not here yet, and he's going to miss the Holy Light. Nope. With Mountain King down and only 1 gold mine, he can't get it back in time. I think what we're witnessing now is TH's demise, as Lyn takes a very, very formidable game with lots of back and forths, and eventually his hero levels triumph, and very nice play in safeguarding his economical advantage.
Neither player was ready to give up on that one in the end, and it was a marathon match. That Paladin still giving it all he's got, despite the fact that he is down on running out of friends. Mountain King is back and is going to try and make a game of this if he can. But with his peasants for company, they're going to give everything they've got.
So what I think TH did is he cancelled all his units just to be able to buy back his Mountain King right away. Perhaps he feels if he can get some lucky kills quickly, perhaps on the Blade Master, he could somehow turn it back with a long game. We have seen TH do some incredible things with his heroes only in other games. Just 3 heroes. I do think his Blood Mage will be back. Yeah, just 3 heroes could keep on killing units. The Blood Mage provides mana, the Paladin provides healing, and the Mountain King is a true damage dealer here. So this Griffin is kind of a lost soul as TH tries to take down that Kodo. Perhaps next target will be the Shaman, and then it'll just be 3 heroes against 3. But I do think that we see the advantage here on Lyn's side. Mountain King is being assaulted. Lyn not quite sure which hero he should go for. Paladin providing healing. Out of mana. The next Holy Light will be in 5 seconds.
Here we go. The Paladin now is being war waged against him, but is saved by the Mountain King. So the damage that he can do with just 3 heroes is quite impressive.
Yeah, he took down nearly all of the units, but 3 raiders are back. Let's see how much Lyn is still producing. He's got enough gold, really. There's 3,000 left here. There's 2,000 left here, but he can't mine anymore there. He's got plenty of raiders coming in. He could make 3 more raiders whenever he pleases.
Here we go. TH perhaps on the brink, and Lyn is going to go and try and chase out those heroes and see what he can finish this off.
Yeah, one thing I really like about TH, when he's on the brink, he doesn't give up. Infi has got something which by now some people may recognize from his infamous game against Fly in the WCG 2009 finals, where he gave up after just 3 minutes of play.
Map 1.
A very virgin game. It wasn't completely matured yet. He just lost a bunch of peasants and decided, the hell with it. I'm going out.
I remember that game very, very well. The hairs on my arms and back of the neck were raised by the reaction from the crowd.
I bet there was a lot of confusion in the crowd at that move.
Yeah.
And as we do recall, Infi took the next 2 games in convincing fashion. Long games also not quite as bad starts as the first game. And people just started wondering whether, was it pure rage quit, frustration from Infi, or was there something more to it? Did he leave to take away the good feeling and momentum which Fly could have gotten? What do you think?
Well, I remember both myself and I was casting with Rotterdam for that final, and he thought that we came to the conclusion that if you do it, you've got to have the confidence to do it. That you're supremely confident. Remember, Fly had not dropped a map the entire tournament to get to that stage, and so we just went down the confidence route. That he must have had it. The mistake he made was irreversible, and it was just keep the confidence up. But really, I mean, I don't think anyone can be sure what went through his head.
Yeah.
Talk about rolling a hard 6 and gambling.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you have done the same in that position?
No, I don't like giving up that early. I always try until the end, till I'm 100% sure that I really lost. I've hovered with my hand above the QQ key and decided, no, I'm going to give it another shot, and I've pulled a win out of those games sometimes. So I always try until the end. And TH is obviously doing the same. Things are not looking too great, but he's trying till the end. He changed his army composition here, going for some Spellbreakers, which can steal the Bloodlust, and Knights, which are impervious nearly to Bat Riders. So I like that move. He's actually pushing back a little bit there, kind of funny. Killing Raiders with 3-0 upgraded Militia, Breakers, and Knights.
But no sooner do they get into the action do the Knights fall, as at least we lost 2 of them, and the Kodo Beast is in the thick of things with one of the other Knights inside. The Blade Master underway, looking to pick off the remaining units as well. So no matter what TH has got up his sleeve, it never seems to be enough, as the Mountain King will fall once again, and perhaps this time it's GG from TH. It is. A real marathon has been run here, but it is Lyn, after some 36 minutes, who will pick up map 1.
With 10 hero kills, with 29,000 gold mine against 32,000. Pretty equal on the gold there. Huge hero levels, more than double the XP that TH had. And yeah, I think, you know, to talk back about the Infi Fly thing, the other side of the coin is that perhaps TH is not just fighting for his life in this map. He could also be trying to tire out the opponent.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. 36 minutes and no, you know, and no result. Does that put a sour taste in your mouth, or how easy is it to wash that out and go for the next game?
So I think this is very dependent on basically how well you fought. TH versus Lyn. So in this game, I don't think that TH made any glaring errors, nor will how that game went be representative, I think, in any way of how the next game will go, because Melting Valley is an excellent map for Mountain King. And now we're going to see Secret Valley, where I'm 99% sure that he's going to make Archmage first. So it's going to be a completely different ball game. So whatever mistakes he made in that game, they don't need to worry him that much for when he goes into the next game. He's not going to have to worry about not TPing out with a level 4 Mountain King in time to save his Griffins. It's going to be different. So those mistakes do not need to give him that much worry. But when we talk about confidence, he did do a lot of things right. So, you know, he can be quite proud of how he fought in that game. And I do think that if I were TH, I wouldn't be thinking too much about Melting Valley at this point anymore. He did quite well. It's a very good warming up. He is down 0-1, so there is pressure on him. But if he can somehow look beyond that and just focus on the map at hand, I think that it doesn't really matter that he lost the first one.
Now, after a 36-minute match, how long do you like to take in between maps? Because we've seen that he's not come in, probably just to watch the replay. How long can you take to get out and refresh?
I would be a little bit surprised if TH is watching the replay right now. It does look like it. On the other hand, it could also be that he needs to take a little break, get up, stretch his legs, clear his head, maybe go to the restroom. This would be something that could be done. And we do see
but it's not
Lyn already joining.
It's not easy for a Warcraft player to get up and go anywhere here.
Yeah, you're right about that. But at the same time, he might feel good if he goes to the restroom and, you know, there's a whole load of people waiting down the stairs to cheer him on.
Then he has to tread carefully in the restroom here. However, that is another story. Now, let's talk about China and Warcraft. Does it make any difference for you playing here?
Well, let me tell you something about the games I played yesterday. My game against Infi was being patched through to the main area, and it was on the screen and everyone was watching, and it gave me a great feeling to hear the reactions of the crowd. It made me want to play so much better. I didn't want to make any mistakes, even more.
Even though were the crowd cheering for you or Imphi? I mean, you're one of the players that the Chinese will always love, as opposed to, you know, another European player coming over.
Yeah, but I really like the crowd. They cheer mostly for both parties. Yeah, there's a lot of my fans here. I think Infi probably also has a lot of fans. So they really applaud any good and excellent action by either of the players. And I think that's a great situation. So you really want to go out there and do the very best you can. And unfortunately, during the second game, the caster lagged out of the game. So everyone felt quiet. No one could see the game anymore. And we just continued quietly. And I wonder if it's a coincidence that I won the first game when the crowd was cheering me on. Perhaps I need that. But yeah, I do really like it to play here and to hear their reactions much more than if I'm just, you know, at home playing for myself. It's a great feeling.
All right. Well, missing our second player, we are going to take ourselves a quick break, but we will come back for map 2 of Lyn versus TH. You're with Quad V, Grubby and Tosspot for the MSI Beat It 2010.